Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making this beautiful blouse. Please watch to the end and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. So I started by marking my startup line, and then I took the length of the blouse. Here I used 26 inches plus 1 inch, which is 27. Note, you're going to use your own measurements. Okay, this is just from this tutorial, so if you want to make for yourself or for anybody, you have to take the measurements. Okay, so I took my shoulder measurements, which is 8 inches. The 7.5 I added half inch. Then my chest line, my bust points, my under bust, my waist, and my hip. Okay, and then I join the points together, my chest line, my bust points, my under bust, my waistline, and then my hip line. Okay, so from my waist to my hip line is 8 inches here. So I labeled everything so I don't get confused. Then my neckline, I did 3 inches by 2.5. If you look at the picture closely, you can see that the neckline is high, but if you're on the big side, you can do 3 inches. Okay, can do 3 inches. For this, I used 2.5, and I connected the neckline. I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slants. Then on my chest line, I also took my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches, and then connected the 2 points together. Then on my waist, I took my nipple to nipple measurements to my bust points and also to the hip line. And then on my waist, I took half inch at both sides, and then I joined the points together. That 4 inches I joined the points together, and then connecting the half inch I came in with to the bust point and also to the hip line. Okay, just as I'm doing in the video. If you look closely, on the waist I came in and out by half inch, then connecting each one to the bust point and also to the hip line. Then on my armhole, I took half of it. Okay, and then on each side I came out by half inch. Okay, then connecting the points to my bust point. This is a princess cut. Okay, so I took my measurements on my chest line, my bust measurements. I took my under bust measurements on my under bust point, and my waist measurements on my waist, and I added allowance for it. Okay, so my hip also did the same thing. I took my hip measurements and added allowance. Then I joined the points together. Just follow what I'm doing, you're going to understand it. Then I drew my armhole, okay, to meet the my bust measurements. So I opened it up. You know, this style, the left and the left side, the right and the left hand side, they are not the same thing. So I have to take what I took, those measurements I have on my right. Okay, I have to take it on my left too. Do you understand? Because it's not the same thing. So you cannot just make the left and right the same, because on the picture they are not the same. One is actually longer than the other, and then there's a design they made on each side. So I'm trying to repeat what I have on the other side, on the right side to the left side. Okay, so do the same thing. Take your shoulder measurements, your neckline, everything you actually did on the right side, you're doing it on the left side. Okay, So that's what I'm doing. I took my nipple to nipple measurements. This will help you to, I don't have tracing wheel, so I just have to just repeat the exact thing I have on the other side to the other side. Okay, if you have tracing, we can just use tracing wheel to trace it, and it will save you time. Okay, but as I don't have it, I had to just repeat the exact thing I did on the other side. Okay, just follow through. You are going to understand what I'm doing. We are getting to the main thing. Okay, just watch. Yeah, I noticed that the armhole is not giving what the other side is giving. I'm supposed to get 7.5, so I had to redraw those lines so that it can give me the exact measurement I have at the other side. Okay, so I took half of it and still marked my half inch on both sides and connect it to my bust point to give that princess that. Okay, this the reason why I came out more at the armhole is because while joining, so there will not be shortage while joining. Okay, because if I just draw it without coming out maybe by 1 inch or 1.5, while joining it there might be a shortage. Okay, and it's going to affect the measurement, so it's better to add more. If it's 1.5, add, it's better there's excess than there's shortage. Okay, you can easily trim it off, but when there's shortage there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so I've done it and I'm cutting it out now. I'm cutting out the pattern. As you can see, what I have on my right side is the same thing is what I still have in my left hand side. Okay, so I cut the middle of this because each part has its own design. Okay, they are not the same. So this is it. I've cut the middle of it and I'm trying to cut off the my pattern. Okay, I'm not going to cut everything right now because I still have to make some adjustments on this pattern. Okay, so it's not everything I'm cutting off for now. I'm going to leave some things until I've gotten my pattern. Okay, then I can now cut off the princess curls and the rest. Okay, this is to make things easier for me. Okay, I don't want after cutting it off and there are some, no, I'll now get confused. So I'm leaving it like this for now until I am done with the design. Okay, so watch closely. I've picked up another paper to mark, then I measured 2.5 inch. Okay, this is for the design. Now if you watch the picture closely you understand that there's a design at the center part. So this is what we are trying to create now. Okay, you can do it on your left hand side or your right hand, depends on where you want it to be, but here I'm doing it on my right hand side. Okay, so I measured 2.5 inches and I joined the points together to create the design. Okay, then I came down by 1.5. No, I came down by 2 inches from the initial neckline, which is 2.5. I came down more by 2 inches from that 2.5 inch I marked. Okay, so I'm trying to get the design. So I'm meeting up to the waist. Look closely how I'm drawing it, then to the length of that dress. Okay, I'm trying to get the design perfectly. So this is it. Then I marked 20 inches, but While joining it, I noticed that I joined it to my hip line instead of the 20 inches I marked. Okay, but I feel like the 20 inches is actually more, it's actually too high. Maybe I would have done like 22 or 23. Okay, or the hip line is just perfect. It depends on how you want it, where you want this right hand side to stop. Okay, because the length of the right hand side and the length of the left hand side is not the same at the joining parts. Okay, at the side seam they are not the same. So I now cut off the pattern. You see, it's now that I'm cutting my neckline and my princess darts. Okay, I didn't cut it then because I wanted to get my design first before cutting it off, so I don't get confused while drafting. Okay, so right now that I've gotten my design, I can now cut off the princess darts, my neckline. Okay, it makes it easier for you than cutting it off and then trying to join it back to get your design. No, it's just easier this way. Okay, so we are done with the right hand side. And you see how nice it looks. Okay, so for the left hand side I also put another pattern paper. Okay, so in this one I marked 1.5 inch. Remember that in the right hand side I marked two 2.5 inches, but here I'm marking 1.5 because this one is actually inside of the right hand side. Okay, the right hand side is like lapping this kind of. Okay, so I made the neckline to meet that, and on the hem area trying to connect it. Okay, just look at what I'm doing. I'm trying to connect it to the side seam because the side seam of the left hand side is actually longer than the side seam of the right hand side. So that's what I'm trying to achieve right now. Okay, so I cut off the remaining piece, then my neckline, I'm cutting it right now, and then the princess darts. Okay, the style looks complicated, but if you watch it closely you're going to understand everything. Okay, it's not difficult, it's easy to understand. Just watch it closely and pay attention. Okay, so I've cut off this. I'm now going to place the right hand side on the left just like it overlaps in the picture. Okay, I'm going to place it now in order for me to now get how the left hand side is going to be, just like I'm doing now. I just place it perfectly, and then cut off how you want the left hand side to be or how it is in the picture. Okay, like now I just placed it and I noticed that this is how it's going to be, so that when I join or when after sewing the lines will match. Okay, are you seeing how beautiful it is looking? And I hope you understand everything I did here. Okay, so you're going to, this is how you're going to draft it and cut it in your pattern, in your fabric, and it's going to come out very very well. Okay, and if you have watched to this point, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, for the back, actually just the usual back, the princess that we can make straight darts. Okay, it's not hard.